Hello and welcome to another video, and in we are going to be creating a virtual machine skill set. So from here you can select or on search bar skill set virtual machine skill set and hit click on create, and you have to select a resource group or create a new resource group for that and name it, and then select region, and you can select a availability zone. I'm not selecting any availability zone for this VM. And security type, it's by default standard, so let it be. And create and select a image, so I will select, and enter, you have enter username and then password, and then click on next. Select OS disk type as per your requirement. I'm going with HDD. Next, on networking, here one thing you should do is you have to click here on edit network interface, and I will disable network security group, and I will enable a public IP address in order to take a RDP of this virtual machine, and click on OK, and then click next on scaling, and how many instance you want initially. It means how many virtual machines you want initially. I want one, and in a scaling policy you have to select either a manual or a custom. I will go with a custom, and minimum number of instances means minimum number of virtual machine, so it's one, and maximum number of instances, so I will give it a 3. And here is a scaling policy for duration. If a CPU threshold is equals to 75% or above 75% for 5 minutes, so it will going to be increasing a instance by 1, which means it will going to create a virtual machine by 1 if my CPU threshold whenever my CPU threshold is equals to 75% or above. And then we have scale in policy. Whenever my CPU threshold it's below 25% or equals to, so it will going to decrease a instance count by 1, which means it will going to decrease a virtual machine by 1, and then click on next, and I will disable boot diagnostic, and click on next. You can enable application health monitoring if you want to, and then click on next. It's here showing spreading algorithm and max spreading, which means you can enable scaling beyond 100 instances, and in fixed spreading, which is not recommended with zones. So as you know, we don't have selected any availability zone for this VM, so we will go with this option, and fault domain count will be 5, and click on review plus create and let it get created. I will pause a video till. So as you can see, my deployment is in progress, so let it complete. . Now as you can see my deployment is succeeded. So I will go to resource, and if we want to, here you can see it's not showing a public IP address. So if you want to connect our instance, so we'll have to go to the instances and the scaleset VM that I have created, and copy this public IP address. I will connect it and till. So as you can see, I am in my virtual machine. I will close it. For demonstration purpose, I have downloaded a heavyloads application which will going to increase a CPU threshold of my VM. So I will copy and paste it here, and I will going to install it. Till then I will pause a video. So I have installed a heavy load application on my VM. So I will click on this select test button and click on continue, and I will wait for a 5 minutes, and it will going to increase a CPU threshold. My CPU usage here, you can see it's showing 100% usage. So as you can see here, we have our policy scale out rule. It's equals to or greater than 75%, so it will going to be increasing a instance count or a virtual machine count by one. So I will wait for a 5 minutes. It's only a 43 seconds. So I will wait for 5 minutes and pause the video. And as you can see, I have waited already for more than a 5 minutes. So let's check if our instances is created or not. So go to instances, and here you can see it's creating a another virtual machine with a same configuration. So it's showing that it started creating. So let's wait. So what it basically gonna do, it's gonna manage a load uh, by creating a another same configuration virtual machine. So let's wait. As you can see, it successfully created a two virtual machines with a same configuration. I will refresh a page. So as you can see, our virtual machines are running, and uh, I will go to a my first virtual machine and stop a test. And I will close it. So I am opening a task manager to see a CPU threshold of my virtual machine, and It's currently on 99% and it's decreasing. So as you can see, so let's wait. So it will going to remove these instances after 5 minutes. So let's wait. As you can see, our CPU threshold is below 25%, so it will deleting a additional VMs. So you can see here it's deleting, and let it delete. So this is, so after another few minutes it will going to delete this VM as well. So this is a virtual machine scale set. So this is how you can use a virtual machine scale set and manage a load on your primary VM. So this is it for today, and thanks for watching this video, and please make sure to like, subscribe and share my channel. And if you have any query, so please ask in a comment section. So